we might have a hiccup or something like that. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it says reconnecting.
Hi.
Hi. Let me see, because it says I'm live.
I see you.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Welcome to Kilroy's World. Welcome to the menagerie, because that's what it is. Anyway, if you can make it your menagerie too. I am here today. See, this isn't looking good on the control end over here, guys. I just added myself.
There
See,
you are.
yeah, but I have no control over this thing. All right, I'm going to leave this running. I'm going to get out and I'm going to come back in. It should be okay for me. I'll be right back. And if not, I'll just restart.
It looks fine on YouTube.
But I don't have any control over the scene itself. Is the thing. So the browser warning you just saw is part of our safety feature to prevent accidental tab closure. I'm going to close my tab.
There he is. Nope, no connection.
No.
He's having some problems today.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I now have, let me get rid of this. I think I now have control over, yeah. So, yeah, there we go. So, once again, welcome to the menagerie. I told you guys. Anyway, I am here with the famous Captain.
Infamous.
There you go. Infamous.
There you
Legendary.
go. Well, in his own mind.
Of the high seas.
Okay. Hi, guys. How you doing, everybody, this morning? I don't know who all's here, but we are. The important people are here.
And for those that aren't here, for those that aren't going to be here, welcome.
Hey, that's a nice looking guitar you got sitting back there.
Me? I don't have a guitar. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's.
Yes, you do.
It's
You
there.
gotta play it for it.
Look. Dust storm warning for this area until 4 p.m. Central. Be ready for sudden drop to zero visibility. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. What were you saying, Peeper?
I would say you ought to play us a song.
Play us a song. Oh, no, that's Piano Man.
Yeah, no, Mr. Guitar Man.
Mr. Guitar Man?
Yeah, that's a nice looking guitar. Today we're just picking up on little projects that I got to get completed that I've been putting off.
Okay.
Nothing exciting. I got to get these grommets in here if I can.
You're oversaturated on light, like it's. Well, now you're in a shadow. Now you're a little fuzzy, but that's better though.
There.
Oh, even better. Yes, even better. There you go.
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah. Oh, now you can't see.
Let me go turn on my overheads.
Just do whatever you need to do. I was just trying to make your work more visible.
There we go. Now we're using overhead rather than spot.
Okay. So what are you working on?
Okay, this is that bracer I've been working on.
Yes.
I got to get the grommets in the side here to make it so you can tie it up.
Strap it on, huh?
Yep. So we got to get those. I got those yesterday at work. So.
Well, cool.
I got to figure out how we're going to do this.
Well, that's the general thought of this stream. We got to figure out how to do it. Maybe I'll change the name to no, wait. Making it up as we go is already taken, isn't it, Paul?
Yes, it is.
And with that, let's talk to Paul. And Paul, what do you have this this Sunday?
I got nothing.
2 p.m. real time, Paul.
I was just looking through Maker's World to see if there was anything interesting I could make for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. It's 2 days from now, isn't it?
2 days from now, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have anything that takes a long time to print.
Right.
But
Do you have any green filament
I do.
that you're trying to get rid of?
I have green filament from Halloween that I use to make pumpkin stems with.
Oh, yeah, that's St. Patrick-y.
Yeah. Yep. And we started out when Peepers was talking, we had 4 people watching.
And now we don't have any?
Well, it was down to 1, but now it's back up to 3. So I don't know how that works.
Well, I don't know either, except I only see 1 thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hey, there's Jerry, of course. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. That was me that gave the thumbs up.
Hello.
And there we go.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, speech chat is now up and active, guys. Let's see, I'm trying to catch up live over here. All right. So anything else, Paul? I mean,
I got
nothing. You haven't been working on anything?
I'm working on getting my new printer set up. So if you see me muted or off camera or anything, that's probably what I'm doing is working on my new printer.
Fair enough. Sounds good. Peeper, did you have anything else to add? Or
Really, I'm just like I say, I'm catching up today.
Okay. All right.
If I have something special, I'll let you know.
All right. Well, then I'll go ahead and take it from here and make Paul small, and you guys. And actually, I can do this. I can do this. Yeah.
Tomorrow is the big day for me. Should be fine, I hope.
The big day, huh? Yeah, that's right, Jerry.
I'll be thinking of you, Jerry.
Yeah. It's going to be for the better, Jerry.
Yes, it will.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Probably make you feel a whole lot better.
Yeah. For those that don't know, well, he talked about it on his stream. Paul helped me out here. He's getting some stints put in, right?
Yes. And he's not sure how many until they get in there and find out.
Yeah. There we go.
And the nice thing, the good thing about it, Jerry, is you'll just get a good nap, and they'll wake you up, and it'll all be over. And
you never know it.
Yep. You get a good nap.
Well, I haven't ever experienced anything like that, so I have no reference. Oh, well, except 14-inch incision in my gut, but that's a different story altogether.
I had a aortic valve replaced the same way they're going to do.
Oh, so you'll be able to watch it on the monitor then?
Yeah.
Jerry, are you going to live stream it, man?
Oh, no. You got to live stream it.
No.
They said he would be awake. Yeah, but they make you pretty groggy.
And Peeper's going, no. Bad idea.
I won't even. No.
I love to watch that stuff.
No.
In fact, I watch a show from the American Institute of Anatomy, and it's where they show different things about the human body on cadavers.
Ooh. Yeah, Paul, that'd be you.
Oh, it's really interesting.
I think
that's good for you guys. I'm glad you guys like that stuff. Somebody has to. It doesn't have to be me.
You are pimple popper, LOL.
I couldn't take that, Jerry. I don't like Dr. Pimple Popper. I don't mind. I would rather see him open somebody up than suck out a pimple.
No.
No. I go right past those. But as you guys might know, I go straight to the science fiction stuff or the science freaky stuff.
Hello, everyone.
And hello to you. How
Hello.
you doing, Mr. Yarndall? So, guys, here's what I've got. I've been, and I'll just frail it in front of you. I've been cutting planks and I did this yesterday and anyway, and I've got some that I've wet and I even cut a template, a jig to where I can take
You got to make yourself big, Al, so that you can.
Yeah.
All right. There
you go.
I was trying to share with you guys, but yes, thank you. So I made this thing, which is the same roundness, I guess, as that.
Okay.
Just enough to where I can take and clamp this on here. And let me see if I can do this like this. So I can clamp it and then bend this around, okay, and get a curve there. So what I'll do is just take and let's see, let me clamp this one. I'm trying to keep the metal piece to the inside. Excuse me, guys. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's actually not the hardest either.
You know, Kilroy?
Steam bending block small scale.
Like that. Yeah. What
Steam bending. Why don't you steam them before you do them?
Well, I also have an iron that I've seen.
Good afternoon, Al. Call Captain.
People basically, steam it, or it'd be steaming it, iron it down, and then it holds just like that.
Okay.
I mean, I could dry it off, which is what I'd be doing at the iron, right? And I'm trying to center this a little bit better.
Well, you want to get it wet before you iron it.
Yes, and it is. I actually left it in the water.
You could just soak in hot water as well.
Yes. For 7 minutes is what I've read, but this is the oak. And it's pretty tough. Come on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it like this, let it dry like this.
Hi, Jerry.
Not apply any heat to it. I'm just going to let it sit here.
That's not crush from hay.
And I'm going to jump
Hello,
over.
Greg.
Hello, Greg. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Mr. Yarn Dog. Yarn Dog. Sorry, Yarn Dog. I'll never live that one down, right?
All right.
Hi, you guys.
So here's what I'm working on, though. I mean, because seriously, guys, I got tired of planking. I mean, so I decided to jump over.
Hey, everyone.
To the
windlass.
The windlass, yes.
Hi, 3T.
To the windlass.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay.
Windlass, yeah.
Hello, Jeff. So I went ahead and traced this out and made these three pieces
I am the
here.
other Jerry.
And
hi, 3THP. Hey, Jerry.
Anyway, I made these three pieces here. And I noticed that and this is still subject to change, right? On the pieces, I made them, but I made them too big. This right here is the footprint, more or less. And people, help me out here. This hole right here tells me that there's a mast, right?
That's a foremast. So the windlass is in front of that.
That's my question. So it sits right in front of it like that, right?
Yeah. Well, as far as do you have? Let me think.
Well,
yeah,
actually,
it's just in front of it because I'm trying to remember.
Look,
walkthrough room.
Look, this is why I'm questioning this, is because I'm looking at this and there's no
to the rescue, LOL.
There's no mask there.
Okay. You see that bar that she's standing in front of? See
The
where
one
that rail that she's standing in front of?
Yes.
That is the pin rail.
Okay.
The mast sits right next to that, in front of it, towards the windlass.
Okay. All right. So that kind of gives me an idea.
Big. So there's just barely enough. I don't remember us being able to walk through there.
And that's
either side.
And that's a good point, because what I'm sitting there looking at is here's that. What you just described is this right here.
About like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I probably should have made this out black, but so you could see it a little better. But yeah. So, but anyway, what I ended up doing is making these 3 pieces, and as you can tell, that's too big.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and redid it to this scale here. And by the looks of it, by looking at this right here, and guys, this isn't exactly the same either, but I'm actually going off the plans, okay? This doesn't really look like what I just printed out. It looks more like a bearing that's been split in half with this, with the what do you call this? The item in the center.
Which point to it?
Well, the barrel section. The barrel. Yeah, the barrel section. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to make it look as close as possible to what I'm seeing basically here. Okay. Because like I said, these are the plans, right? So it should look a lot like that. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just not seeing it right.
No, they don't stick out that far because we had been tripping over
them. The front parts or the back parts?
The back part.
Okay, the back part. But see, that's how it's shown.
I'm trying to remember, Roy, and I'm sorry that I don't remember everything. That's
okay, Peeper. Actually, that's the forward part. Okay. This is the see, I got it backwards.
Right, because
like that.
To work that windlass, you have to be able to stand behind it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So it's actually like that
on each end.
And if we go back to the image of it, yeah. And see, there isn't that much sticking out to the back. So
no, there isn't. That's where we used to sit and smoke.
Yeah, and that'll be this piece that's right here. In fact, if you look at it, that's this piece right here. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and take and do half size on these, which is what I was doing, or what I just did actually. I went ahead and went half size on that. I'm going to take this. Well, let me drop another. Oops.
Wait a minute. Let me think something here.
I'm going to take this and I'm going to clone it over there. You think, Peeper? And I'm going to clone this one also over there. Okay. Now I've got both of these here. And I'm going to take, let's see, I want to just put them parallel to each other, which is this. Oops. Oh, what the heck? I'll do it the easy way since I got this one here. Put this one down here. All right. Let me send this over the printer. We slice it. It'll take 23 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and make it white. And I guess I'll continue with white. Should I do black? No, let's just do white.
Whatever's easiest for you.
Well, I was thinking whatever would stick out better. Let me see.
Those were all painted red and black and all sorts of things.
Oh, they were painted red? Really?
The barrel wasn't, but all the braces and stuff were, yeah.
Well,
they were all painted.
I've got enough red. I won some some filament on Jerry's stream yesterday. Maybe I should have gotten red. I do have some red, and I might even have more red too. Oh, you can never have too much red.
I don't know.
I'll let it go. Is it going to do red? No, I don't know if it is or not. I don't think so. I'm going to stop it and make sure that it prints out red. Yes, stop printing. Okay. There we are. Hell yeah. Okay, so that stopped printing. Let's go to the preview. Let's go to print. Yeah, print it in red.
I prototype in white usually, but R2D2 is red, black, blue, white, whatever pet guy.
Right. Well, if this is red, like Peeper's telling me, and what it looks like, it's black.
Okay, let me tell you what. Let me tell you something.
Yes, sir.
All of the colors that you see are what was extra paint at the time.
Okay.
So it could be anything.
Well,
there's a scheme. So if they had extra red, they'd use it. If they had extra black, they'd use it. So it looks like that one's a black, but I have seen them red also.
We've got red coming out, and then I'll have a little white piece foot.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna have to work. Is all I gotta say. And you know what? There's rattle cans.
Yeah, I
can rattle can it later. Shoot, there's so many options. It's pathetic.
Same way we did it.
Yes. And by the way, that is really looking nice, Peeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You sure you're not going to throw some Velcro on it up underneath it?
We don't use Velcro in this
house. We're warriors. We don't use Velcro. We strap it on. Oh, my God. Paul, I don't want to hear anything from you.
I didn't say a word.
I heard it coming. I heard you thinking it, though.
No, nope, not me.
Oh, good Lord. Well, anyway, while that does its thing over there, I'm going to try to wrap my head around this some more. Here we go. I just wanted to make that all equal because it doesn't really matter, I guess. Since I'm looking at this here, we got that. Now, I don't have... I guess this thing's what I need to... I don't have a bearing for this thing. I did, however... put a round hole in it like that. I'm not going to make a bear. Buy a bearing to stick in there. So I think what I'll do is once I figure out what size this hole really is, and that's what I'm printing out now. Let's see. Maybe I can figure it out from. Yes.
What about the little guys that are going to run that boat? How it's going to make it awful hard on them to pull them sails up if you don't or pull the anchor up if you don't put a bearing in there.
Well, they'll have super strength in them.
Right. They may be small, but they're strong.
That's right.
Okay. Just saying.
They got little bitty legs, but they got really big arms.
Actually, one of the best sailors I've ever met was a young lady, and she was Samoan, and she was short.
Tesla robots.
She was short.
There you go. So I don't know if you can see it too well. This is not to scale though, but there's a guy. He sure takes a lot of breaks though. I see him laying down on that couch, man. Oops. I see him laying down all the time like that. His feet propped up and stuff, you know.
That looks like me when I was sailing.
I had a scale figure. I don't know where it's at now. Probably out in the shop. Yeah, I'm sure it is out in the shop. But anyway, whilst this is printing right there, good, because I had forgotten to do the. Oh wait, how come one of them had the tree supports, but the other ones didn't? Well, I guess we'll worry about it later. Can't even see it anyway, but. Oops, wrong one. I wanted to go back into Fusion, but let me close this out. All right, so I'll just go with this size hole here as the part that just sits there. Now this is going to be kind of interesting. And maybe not.
It's not going to be interesting?
Well, I guess it is. No, it's not. It's going to be, if you see that right there, that's the same as this right here. For some reason, this does look a little smaller to me. I've just got to wrap this around my head how I'm going to do this. And believe me, it's hurting my head.
It's hurting my head too.
Right? And I don't know, if somebody has a suggestion, how do I draw this right here?
How do you draw what?
How do I draw this right here? The what did I call it earlier? Well, it says warping head. Is that what it's called?
The what?
No, warping head?
I don't know. I never heard that.
No, I think that means that it was. Okay, this is the bearing detail. I don't want it. King planks, extra long pipe. That's an extra long pipe. Oh, there's a pawl up here. Look, Paul. There's a pawl right there.
Oh.
See, it's Paul.
No, we can't see it. Oh, yeah, there it is.
It says Paul.
Yep.
They misspelled it.
It's gross outside.
Huh?
I got lonely outside. Dirty.
Oh, yeah. I just got an alert.
Yes, it's gross.
Yes.
I got dirt all in my face.
Well, I knew not to cut the grass today.
Oh, yeah.
Not that the weather was the reason. Yeah. Well, this will make for a neat exhibition, right? I guess I can. All right. So my question is how do I draw this? I know. Ooh.
It is going to be an interesting fusion part for the octagon to around in the center.
Yes. Yes. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this piece here, okay? And then extrude it out, but I need to figure out how to make it. I think I can revolve it. I think. I'm not certain. And then I can just join them with a cylinder here and then do the same thing here. And then put this piece here and then mirror both of these over to the other side or redraw them. It doesn't matter. This one's got a pawl, and I'll count later the number of latches basically or notches. But this piece here, and that's why that's why I'm looking at it from the side. No, that's the back. Like this. Because I'm trying to find those. I just lost my perspective totally.
Flatland.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I need.
This looks to be this size. Let me ask you this, Peeper.
Yes.
48 inches in length. So I'm assuming that this is this part here. Yeah, because that says 48. So these splines here.
You're saying here, and I can't see what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on.
You need it bigger and point to it.
Yes.
Please.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. These splines here go in these holes, right? This right here.
Yeah.
Right? So this right here is this right here.
This right here is this right here.
The barrel section.
Right.
With the normal bars.
Right.
Right? They go here, right? The normal bars, you turn and take them out.
You take them out and then you move them one and you turn it. Then you move it down one. They all have holes in them.
Okay. All right. So basically I have to go, I'm going to try to make this barrel section here first, which is this one, which I believe, I wish I could use guidelines. How do you do guidelines in Fusion? I'm not certain. But anyway, so this here is proportionally the same. So let me see if I can draw. Let's create a sketch on that face. Let's draw a polygon. And this one here, and make it from there to there. Oh, I smell those beans, 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 beans. And this is, oh,
You know,
okay, I need to change this here to 8-sided. Come on. Where's the edit, remove, show, isolate? Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm going to put this up.
Let's just start it over again. Let's create a polygon inscribed with 8 faces. Oh no, what happened now with 8 faces? Oh, something happened. Is it real big? Yes. Okay, let's do this again. You know, I think I can do right click, repeat inscribe polygon, and there. But I lose the number. One more time. I see it pop up, but I can't change it. So let me create a polygon. Okay, let's do 8. Okay, there's 8. See, then it pops to real huge size. That's not right. I must be missing something. Or there's a problem. So it's not 4-inch. How do I unlock it? Unlock it.
Sorry about the noise.
Hey, all good. I'll get this, guys. I have a sneaky feeling that this is something to do with Fusion. Help me out here, guys.
I have no idea.
So that's the size I want there. If I hit tab, I go there, and I can hit 8 there. Yes, and now I can still, okay, here we go.
Okay.
I have to watch videos when I do odd parts.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I really do. Okay, so there we go. There's that. I finished that sketch. Okay, now I have a piece that I can make that long. And I think I need to copy that piece onto this plane right here, and then put another plane here, and then make them go in between. But anyway, let me let me see. If I extrude this, and I'm going to look at it from the side, and I make it do that. Let me see. Let me measure. Let me do some measuring. How's that for
Measure?
yeah,
Why would you want to measure it?
measure. Yeah, and we lost Paul. We lost Paul. Did he say goodbye or anything? Or
Not that I know of.
no?
You haven't lost me.
Oh, Paul's
Oh, there
hiding.
he is.
I'm messing with my printer, and I didn't want to introduce all the noise and disruption to your show.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. So
But I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I can hear you, so don't
Okay.
say anything nasty about me.
Oh, you take all the fun out of it now. So I'm going to change this over to that. And because this is, I'm going to say 1 inch, guys. 1 inch on that.
If that's what makes you happy.
Well, that's what she said.
1 inch? Yeah, there you go.
I'm off to get the parts for my fan home enterprise organized. I just bought the entire set from someone and canceled the monthly so many parts delays.
Oh my God. So that only makes me, I don't know, jealous ain't the word, but because mine's sitting here in pieces from stage 100-ish in the closet. But you take care. We want to see stuff, okay? We want to see it. You're going to stream it. You're going to. Anyway, have a safe trip. All right, let me put this guy back up here. This finished printing over here. And Peeper,
No.
just for you in red, but guess what? I printed it full size. I never scaled it down. So I've got the other half to this thing then. See? I never scaled it down. All right, I'm going to tell this thing here. Okay. We just created that new body. I'll come back and edit this body here in a second. All right. So let me go over to this right here and scale this down. I could have sworn I scaled it down, but I guess not, huh? That didn't take long though. That's interesting. Okay, so let's scale this 50% because that's what I did the other one. And then let's do this one and go 50% on this one. And I'm going to need 2 sides. So let me clone this. Yeah, and I'm going to have to change the color on this. So there's the one whole side. I'm going to print the whole 2 sides minus that. Let me change the color of this to to 1. So it's red also. And then let's duplicate these. Let's clone these. Oh, I can't. That's right. So let's clone this. All right. Did that? Yeah, that went okay. Let's clone this one too. All right. Get close. All right. All right. So let's slice this, and then this will be the piece we need to. 17 minutes. Let's print it and send it. All right. Okay. So there we go. So while that's printing, we'll be designing over here. All right. So let me make Peeper and everybody small. And look at this thing. And from the front, that's what that looks like, right?
Okay.
But it actually has the taper. So,
yeah, it does.
Yes. And I made these 1/2 inchers. So the 1/2 inchers will be the ones to go in the center. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to see if I can adjust this edge, and I'm not certain if that's going to be possible, or I might have to, like what was said earlier, go look at some videos. No. Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
Exactly. So the question is how to taper Fusion 360, of course, hexagon, octagon. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Hi everyone. Today we're going to work through.
No.
Hey guys, welcome to the first of six.
Is it slope? You know what?
What?
I don't know either. Oh, that's the way to do it. That's
I like it.
All right. So let's edit these parameters here. Let's see. Repeat fillet, press pull. No, cancel filet o fish. Edit feature, edit profile sketch, edit feature. Okay, edit the feature. Down here, the degree taper. If it's a 10-degree taper, negative 10-degree taper. There. You see it now?
See what?
See that right there?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey Jeff, how you doing? So that's a 10-degree taper.
Hi Jeff.
So that's what's going to go on there. See it right there, Peeper? It's kind of hard because it actually looks like it needs to be longer too.
It's all tapered.
It's all tapered, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that's the end taper right there.
Right.
which is that one there. And then the other one on the inside, I'm going to say is twice as long. So let me punch a hole in this thing, which will be right here. So let's put a hole. Right there. And that hole is going to be quarter of an inch, because that's a good round number. And it's going to go smaller. It's going to go smaller because I think we're going to do it to half size. So let me edit that again. That hole. Let me make that hole. Let me edit the feature again. Let me edit that hole to be 0.5. So then when I do it to half inch, it's the right size. If that makes sense, to be a quarter of an inch. Yeah, it makes sense in my head. Oh, it didn't go all the way through though. So let's edit the feature again. See, there's the hole. Come on. Oh, that's why. Okay, so let's edit the feature again. Edit the feature and make it go all the way through like that. That's so that the hole is all the way through. All right. So there's that piece right there. We'll print a couple of those out. I'm not going to put those little squares on there for now.
I'm here.
Huh?
Well, good. Glad you're here, Jeff. I'm not going to put the little squares on there for now. It looks like this one's got one here. Well, one in every one, like you're saying, right?
Yeah, there's one in every one.
Yeah. And it's about right there.
Okay. Yeah.
About right
So
there.
what do you see? Kilroy, go to the large picture again, please.
You mean the
drawing?
The drawing, yeah.
Just glue it.
It might help to explain how that works. I mean, you understand that it's a pawl. It works on a pawl, but
yes.
What you've got now, make that big so you can see it. Okay, you see the holes on the end?
Yes, right here.
But you see the ones on the inside?
Yes, I do.
There's two guys working that all the time.
Okay.
So you've got one guy with a on the outside, one guy on the inside. So you never lose tension on that, even though you have the pawl.
Gotcha.
One guy pulls while the other guy repositions his.
And you're pointing to the screen like I can see that, right?
Yeah, I know I am. Don't understand. I can't
just
do
like
it.
me. I mean, see over there? See over there?
Like cursor, can you?
But I totally understand what you're saying there, Peeper. Totally understand.
Yeah, that's how that works. So
yes,
we never use those inside holes. You don't have to put those on there.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make those inside pieces
on the center holes
without putting the holes in for right now, just to get the size of it. Okay.
So I have a down tree here.
Because I'm sitting here looking. I don't know if this is the end or the center. If it's the center, I need to make it that much bigger, and I think that's what I've got to do. I think this barrel section, which is the one that's 48 inches in length, needs to be.
That's 4 foot. Yeah, that's the center.
Yeah, it needs to be twice as long. So let me find the hex. Oh. need to edit the feature. That's the feature there. Okay, I need to edit this feature. I need to edit the feature, and I need to make it. Yeah, I need to make it 2 inches long instead of 1 inch long. And that'll be the insides. Ooh, but look at that.
Hmm?
Yeah, that didn't turn out good.
I don't know.
Oh, it's part of the fun of this. Let's edit that feature again. Okay, and that's right. We want that distance. Okay, that's what I want. I want it 2 inches. It's still way bigger than what I expected it to be. Let's go 2.4. Oh, wait a second. I've got something to measure here, right? So this right here is my width, and this is what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at this part right here, and it's 1.5 inches. No, 1.33 inches.
We'll make a little bit of noise again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try turning off my cam. Wait a minute, dude.
2.5. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make that not 2.5. I'm gonna make it 1.75. 1.75. That'll mean that it's 2.5. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be that piece right in there. It just doesn't look long enough. It looks too big. That's interesting. Edit feature. Inner body selected. Profile plane. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This, I think, is what I need. The wall thickness, one side, 0.75. The thing is the bigger I go, oh, wait, the taper angle. The taper angle. Let's do a taper angle of 5 degrees. What about a 20 degree? Yeah, this is what I want. I want a taper angle of 5 degrees. That's it. Okay. A warning, hole 10. Oh, so it obliterated my hole. It's okay. Let's go to the top. Let's see if I can just edit the hole. No, it's not letting me. Edit feature. The hole is 1/2 inch, 0.25. Huh, that's interesting. 0.25, 0.5. Oh, that's not right. Here, I'm going to cancel this out again. I'm sitting here looking at that big open hole there, and I'm wondering, oh, that pretty much hollowed it out, which might not be a bad thing. I know there's a fill command to fill that in. Somewhere. But I really don't want it to be that thick walled. So let me hit escape. Let's go back to the feature. There it is there. Wall thickness. Yeah. 0.1. There. That's what I want. If I put 0, nope. 1, 2. The hole is hexagonal also. I could live with that. Okay, and I said 2 inches. All right, there's 2 inches there. All right, I'm gonna leave it that way. Oh, it did fix the hole. How about that?
How about that?
All right. It still looks like it should be longer. If I'm going to fit that perspective in smaller. Oh, guess what just finished? And I'm going to go with 1 inch on this. I'm going to go back to 1 inch and leave that as the outsides. Edit feature. Let's go back to 1 inch. Oh, that didn't like that. Well, it don't like that. Okay, let's cancel that. All right, let me save this, and let's see here. Oh, and those other ones finished. Let me go get those. There we go. So there's that. Here's the other side. Here's those. Aha. Here's this one. I'm going to move this over the side. Probably should have picked this up. I've been playing with train tracks, trying to get them to mesh. These are some 3D printed ones, and I was trying to make them mesh with the actual train tracks that I have, and I think I've got it. I think they'll all kind of connect. Anyway. Woohoo! All right, so this is my footprint here. This goes that way. So there's that part right there, guys. And then here's the other side here. And I can hear that wind. Yeah, that's not going to stand. But anyway. Here's this side here. And then since that's our footprint, and I did this backwards. That's why that looked real weird. You like that?
Okay.
Trying to find some tape up in this mess. All right, but anyway, so now I've got to figure out those pieces in the center, which is what I'm doing. All right. And what I'll eventually do is make a full-size one of these here. Like that, eventually, right? For some reason that looks wrong like that. Yeah, I probably the way I probably drew it or cut it but anyway, all right. So there's those right there. I don't know what's in here, but it's going to get replaced. Nothing that I can live without. Look, there's a little plus sign right there. Yeah, I could do a miniature tic-tac-toe.
There you go.
Yeah, no. All right. So let me dump all this stuff out.
Yep.
And I'll just file these in here for safekeeping. So when's Music Sunday, Peeper?
2 weeks yet.
2 weeks, okay.
Yeah, this February was short. That makes March a long. It's 5 weeks in between.
Okay.
So it's always the last Sunday of the month.
Right. And I guess we've got 2 weeks, like
Yeah,
you're saying.
it's the 29th. And
Yeah.
it's already 15th today. So
Yeah, the 22nd. Yeah, we start our second 8 weeks on the 17th, and then we get off May 5th, I believe, or somewhere in there.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so there's nothing here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my canvases so it doesn't think that it needs to export the canvases like that. Turn off all my construction, and I'm going to leave that there. Turn off all the origins. That's what we're going to.
One of these has to be.
Let's save it again, and let's go up here to export and STL and windlass.
Whatever you want.
I actually had windlass in there. Windlass.
Windlass.
You'll never make it as a sailor, Al.
So it's windlass.
You better just stick with your models.
Right. So there we are. I'm going to save it as windlass. I don't know what to call it. Ratchet? What is that thing called, Peeper?
What?
The whole ratchet thing, but not windlass, but the inside part.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll call it
ratchet. We never got, that was something we never broke down because we never had to worry about it.
Right.
So I don't know if there was something beyond, something fancy you wanted to call it or not.
Yeah, I don't know either. But we're going to print it. We're going to come over here and set up another one of these plates.
Okay.
And we're going to import that little puppy that we just saved.
Okay, we're getting
there. Windlass ratchet. Now there it is right there. But I know that I've been reducing my sizes in half. So I'm going to go ahead and 50% it before I forget. And there it is. And I'm also going to rotate this thing this way. How come I don't see a hole in this?
I don't know.
Because the hole didn't go all the way through. That's why.
There you go.
But do we need the hole to go all the way?
Howdy, folks.
Do we need the hole? Hey, Chris, how you doing? What you got going, Chris? Let me go back over here. Does it need to go out? Let's turn.
The end didn't have a hole in it.
Right. Yeah, so the end doesn't have a hole, so it doesn't need a hole in the center. So that's probably going to be good enough right there. Okay. I can live with that. At least for the first one. All right. Let's see. Let's slice this thing. 18 minutes. Let's print it. And we're going to print it in red just for Peeper.
Here
It'll take 17 minutes, and there we go.
Okay, so we need to put a flap on here.
Got hacked. If you get an email from me inviting you to something, delete it.
All right, sounds good. Not that you got hacked, that I'm going to delete it. And by the way, this is what it looks like in Odessa, Texas right now. Look at that dust storm.
Oh my goodness!
Holy cow.
Yeah. And look at that roof over those pumps moving back and forth.
Well, you have to change your air cleaner the next day.
Yeah, look at that. That's good old West Texas dust storm.
Woo.
Look at that. It's taking that thing and just moving it. Yeah, I haven't received anything from you, Chris.
The Dust Bowl returns.
The Dust Bowl is here. Okay. All right. Let me go back to this here. Let's bring this back up. All right. So let me go to the front. Now I'm thinking, and you know what that gets me, right?
Yeah, we've been there before.
That I should just redraw this thing. Oh my, I just saw something.
Oh my!
I don't know. Let's see. Can we measure? From there to there. And that's it's 1.69. So I'm going to start this at 1.7. So what I'll do is on this center line, we rotate this around. Oh. Create a sketch. Up there, on that face. All right, bodies are going off. Let's go ahead and create a polygon. An inscribed polygon. We're going to just put it there and there. I said I was going to go 0.7. Oh, and I messed up. It needs to be an 8-sided. All right, let's delete it. Let's start over again. Create a polygon. It's inscribed. Gonna start here. I'm gonna end. I told myself it was gonna be 0.7. And it's gonna be 8 edges. Sorry. Let's see what it did. It did 37 instead of 0.7. We can correct that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it should be just a little bit bigger than that one there, not much more. And then and then extrude it. Extrude it 2 inches. I've got to extrude it to the side of this, to the middle of this. It'll be there. So extruded. One inch? Really? Isn't that what extruded the other one? You know, I'm going to extrude it 2 inches because I think I did 1 inch on the other one. So let's extrude it 2 inches. Oh, and it's not visible. So let's turn our bodies on. Okay, so we got 2 inches, and the taper angle will be 5 degrees, about 2.5 degrees. About 2 degrees. I'll do 2.5. 2.5 degrees. Okay. So now that'll look like that. See, it's the same length, isn't it? Let's go back to the extrude. Edit the feature. Let's go 5 degrees. Oh, not 55 degrees. Let's go 5 degrees like we did the other one. And we're going to go distance of 4 inches, but we're only going to taper it 2.5 degrees. Okay. And I'm going to go back to this one here. And I'm also going to change the taper on it to 2.5 degrees. How come that didn't... Interesting. It won't let me change the angle on this one. Taper angle's 2.5. Distance is 4 inch. Distance is 2 inch. Yeah, there's something wrong with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I was going to say I'm going to take and re-extrude it or redraw it and re-extrude it. That looks like that'd be okay though. It just won't look right. All right. All right, I'm going to put a hole right in the center of that, right here. And I said I was going to do the hole 0.5 inches, so when I reduce it to half size, it would shrink down to 1/4 inch, right? Is that right? And let's go all the way through it. There we go. All right. Oh, that's not right. Okay, there we go. Make sure we got it on both sides. Yeah, looks like it. All right. So there we go. So let me save this. And let's extrude this. I'm sorry, let's output this. And I think I'm going to have to redo this one, but I wonder how long that's going to take. It actually is printing that one. So maybe just print the other one. So let me turn that smaller object off, or body, I should say. There's that, and it looks like that hole's not centered.
Well, I got to get out of here.
All right, Paul, take care.
Hi, Paul, good to see you.
Good to see you, peepers. Have a good day. Everybody stay out of trouble.
No, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for being here.
Hey, I enjoy it.
Come back when you don't have anything to do.
Huh. Hey, I'm retired. I lead a busy life.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm retired too.
Yeah.
Jim's telling you, see you, Paul.
Okay, see ya.
All right. See you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so on this, I'm going to go back to the hole. No, wait. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the hole and edit the hole and see if I can't make that. Actually, that actually marks the center right there. So that's where it needs to be. Okay. That's all I wanted to do with that. All right. So that's what we're going to print out. And I'll put the squares in later, but for right now, I think I'll just try to size it a little bit better. All right, so let me export this. Let me save it. There's nothing else that it's exporting except this. Yep, nothing else there. Let's do this. And that one just finished, so I'm glad I didn't reprint it. Windlass, I don't even know what I called it last. Inside. I'm going to call it windlass ratchet inside. All right, that finished. Let's go back over to this right here. Okay. Oh, did I print this one without a hole in it? Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, no. That's right. It didn't need to have a hole go all the way through. That's right.
That's right.
Yes. All right. So let me import this that I just finished drawing. There it is. Now, I'm going to make it half size. Oh, that's the wrong one. Point 50, I should say. 50. All right. And is that sitting on a flat spot? No, it's not. It needs to be standing up, probably. Yeah, it probably needs to be standing up.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, see, because the way it was sitting, it was going to need all sorts of support. And now all it's got to do is go up like that, up like that. Okay. Yeah. All right, so that's resized. That hole should be 1/4 inch, I believe, because I did it in half. It's going to take 28 minutes to print this. That's okay. Let's print this. I want to make sure I've got enough red. I think I do. Well, kind of. I'll have to. You never have enough colors for some reason, and I just actually. I'll have to get a bamboo refill of red or two, or because there's certain colors that I use a lot, and that's red, white, and blue, and black, and a lot of white.
Well,
this will take 30 minutes, which is okay. And what we're doing is we're trying to print this piece right here. So this one's going to have to be a little bit smaller than that, and I see the little squares. So that's okay. Now there's a bell in here somewhere, isn't there?
a what?
There's a bell there somewhere. No?
I'm sorry. A what?
A bell.
Bell. No.
No?
I saw that. The bell is not there.
Yeah.
That
You know exactly what
that in there for. That was stupid the way they put it in there, because that's not where the bell is.
Right. Where's my canvases? Nope.
The bell is actually up on the quarter deck.
Well, good, because it doesn't look like it's there. That's for sure.
Well, it's not.
How come I'm not seeing this canvas? There we go. Yeah, they've got it there, right? I mean, that's what I was sitting here looking at. So really,
that's a wrong place. It's and you know what? Make that bigger. I'm going to show you something.
Hold on, let me. Okay. Wait.
Okay,
wait.
that's the Paul. Okay, never mind. I see what it is. I thought that was steps one time. But
No, that's the Paul. That's the Paul.
Yeah. Click, 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 click. Yeah, but that bell is way, way. It's behind the main mast.
That's weird how they put it there, huh?
Yeah. Unless that was an alternative spot for it.
Yeah, it could be.
Think about that.
Could very well be. Yeah, in fact, it doesn't really even look anything like that.
Oh,
Well, what we're going to get is we're going to get so this piece up here is just a square piece of metal, right?
no, that is wood.
That's wood.
Yes, that is the jib boom. That extends out. Okay, see way up at the top where that hole is?
Right.
There's a piece that sits on this track down there below, in between the two knights heads, that goes all the way out. That's where you connect your sails on the front of the boat.
Oh, okay.
That's movable for when you're in dock. You can pull that back. So right in there should be a big log that goes out
A big what?
way out front.
So what are these cables right here?
I don't know what those are. Just they don't belong there. They're just sitting there for doing nothing.
Okay.
I don't know what they are. I mean,
Yeah.
because there's 60 lines up front like that when you're sailing. So I don't know which one it is.
Okay.
But that could be your outhaul. So the outhaul is the line that you use to pull that boom out with.
Yeah, look at the bell back here, Peeper.
That's where the bell is. Yeah.
Look at the bell back here.
Yep, that's where the bell is. You know, when I talk about going to Port Townsend, you see that bay behind that? That's Port. This is what you see from Port Townsend. That's where that boat is right now, in that picture.
Gotcha.
Shipyard.
Excuse me.
And that rail right there in front of you, with the holes in it, that's another pin rail.
Which one?
Right there in front of you. The one looks like a hitching post.
Oh, right here?
Yeah. The line across there, see the holes in that piece across there? That's where the pins go, where you tie off your lines to.
Right here?
Yeah. That's where the mainmast sheets go.
That's this thing right here.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And that's the one for the foremast.
Okay. So I guess I need to try to draw that too while I'm drawing.
Yeah, because are you going to rig this, or are you just going to do the wood part?
Well, I think the wood part, but I'd like to put as much detail on the deck as possible.
Because the rigging is then I know what you need. You need the pin rails, and you need the places where they attach to, which is the pin rails. So
okay.
So what you just said is yes, correct. You need to make those.
Okay. Yeah. So let's find those.
I don't know what they call them, but we call them pin rails.
Okay, so that's fine. Wow, and it's 3:40 already. I haven't taken a break. I'm going to have to take a quick break. I don't know how long you're going to hang around, Beeper.
My standard 2 hours.
Okay, but I'm gonna probably keep working.
Okay. I've got other things I got to get done today. So
you bet.
And I woke up at 10 o'clock. So I slept in today.
Wow. Actually, I woke up at 8 o'clock.
That's pretty good.
So about the same time, yeah, but that's my usual time.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be having to go to bed earlier to get up earlier in the morning because my last class ends at 6 o'clock. So I mean, I should be off campus, at 6 every day, probably. So I don't know if I'll be going in at 10 in the morning or it just depends if they give me some other classes.
Yeah.
Too. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like I'm just there from 9 to 5, from 9 to 6 actually every day.
And how many classes is that then?
2, one web class and 1 physical class.
Okay.
Because I've already done my contract or the load that I have to fulfill my contract already.
Yeah.
So I only have the 2 extra, which the 2 extra will be extra, which kind of worked out really nice.
Yeah.
I'm developing a robotics course, a basic introductory robotics course that I've got somewhat completed, but yet I'm going to reorganize it a little bit and make it match the end of course outcomes. I've already taught the class in a different form, so I'm just going to take it and adapt the material to these end of course outcomes. And one of them is going to be the history. The first module is going to be history of robotics.
Wow. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
In our lifetime, you're writing the history of robotics.
Yes. Yeah. But it goes back to I can't remember the year 950, I think, or something like that. Yeah. The first automata, mechatronic moving robots back then. Yeah. I mean, it's weird what they call them. Yeah, it goes back. There's a knight in armor that actually moves back from that time period.
Doing magic, we were introduced to a lot of that stuff. That's another branch. They considered it magic back then.
Well, yeah,
and we learned you learn a lot about that stuff. So yeah, when you talk about that, I know what you mean.
It's interesting how people relate to different things, different events, by things that they are familiar with. And I won't go into that right now, but
but you're right. You're absolutely You better go take your break.
But I want to leave. By finding the drawing. So I'm just going to start at the back drawing. Come on. And work my way that way. What did you call it?
Pinrail.
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 Okay. I'm sure I can make it, I'm sure I can design it just by seeing what I'm seeing there.
Yeah.
But if I can trace it, I love it. They've got the sails and everything. Here we go. There you go. Looks like there's 2 of them. What do they call them?
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the 7th one? Are you talking about these, right?
Okay, yeah. The 4 on the sides.
Yeah.
Then you've got the 2.
This one here and that one there.
Now, when you go, you see where the bell is, basically where the bell was? That right there, that rail right there has pins on it.
This one. This one. Yeah, I see. Okay.
And let me think. No, wait a minute. There's 2 more. Because on the side, back by where the steps are, you see where the steps are?
Right here, yeah, 43.
There's a pin rail on top of the steps, but there's a small pin rail down at the bottom of the steps there. That's 2 pieces.
I can look at the rails themselves. Belaying pins, that's the sides.
Yep. Just
I love the way they've got these halyard bits.
okay.
That would be easy to make. And then the mooring bit also. But anyway, this here looks like it's about half the footprint of that right there.
You see, yeah.
So that's R31. Let's see if I can.
That's a good picture for you to go by.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to see if I can get better details somewhere else, though.
Look at all that. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And you know, some of this stuff is very 3D printable.
Oh, yeah.
In resin, yeah. But again, you'd have to design it and stuff, and you probably buy them too, but I'm cheap. And then there's these right here, the little cannons.
Oh yeah, the rail guns.
The rail guns, yeah, and they actually got a handle on them, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Cool.
And actually, on our boat, when we had it, we didn't have them in the front. We only had them on the back rail.
Okay.
And then we had 2 deck guns.
Yeah. See, talk about the devil.
There you are.
Yep.
I was gunner for a while, and that was a lot of fun.
Half-pound swivel gun.
Yeah, those are small.
Okay, there's that, which is where we were. These are some of the compartments. Or scuttles, right?
I'm sorry?
They're called scuttles, hatches.
I'm sorry, I can't. Where?
Right here, space scuttle, crew space scuttle.
I have to look at that and see what it is, because I don't know what that is. Scuttle.
In section A, I'm not. They're like hatches. They're
hatches, basically, yeah.
Yeah. There's a bunch of different ones. Okay, here's the fife rail.
Yeah. Okay, the fife rail is the one, if I remember rightly, that's the one that was the one that was actually up by the bell.
Okay. All right.
Oh, no, that's the one that's around the mast. That's around the main mast. That's the one that sits in front of the main mast and to the sides, yeah.
Is that the one we're trying to draw?
No.
Okay.
We're trying to draw for the forward mast.
Yeah, and I don't see it.
That one, the one forward is just a straight across rail.
Yeah, that's it right there, Peeper. Look, that's it. And actually, it looks like there's two of them.
Okay. Well, one of them has. It looked to me like the one on the main has. I'm trying to remember 3 pins holes on the sides, and the one forward doesn't.
Well, it's not like we can't omit the pinholes, right?
Well, that's why I asked you how far you want to go. Because if you're going to put lines on it, you need the pinholes
on the sides. So the back one's got the holes on the sides, but the front one doesn't.
That's what it looks like to me.
Okay.
I'd have to go back through my pictures and
let's go back to it. Yeah, let's do. Yeah, it does. See, it's got the 3 holes on the sides. Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
And here it is, right here. All right. So this is H11. Yeah, there's the hole. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. So let me turn this body off. Let's go ahead and go to the top view. All right. Let's bring in H11. See, do I have a canvas that's called H11? H811. H11. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna have to find it. Here it is.
There we go. Now we should be able to put that on there.
All right, there it is right there. There it is. All right, let me see if I can find the. Ooh. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and take a quick break.
Okay. Well, you know what, Kilroy? It's 5 minutes till. I'm going to go ahead and take off then.
All right, man.
I'll wait till you come back.
Pardon me?
I'll wait till you come back.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I'll get out of here, okay?
All right, I'll be right back.
Take your time.
All right, thank you.
Hope everybody's doing good today. You guys out there. Hope you're having a good time. We're just sitting here working away, doing what we always do. I was going to take the easy road out and make a belt, and take the easy way out and make a belt, but I decided not to. I'll do that after we get off here a little bit later. Okay, so here we go. I am not Kilroy. I'm a captain. Kilroy will be back in a moment. He's taking a break. Experimenting with a new way of stitching, so. Okay, here we go. Now, if we put these through here like this, this is fine. But now we need to this may just work. Let me see here. Oh, we need a wrench. We need a pair of pliers is what we need.
What are you about?
Oh, there he is.
Wow, I forgot to take the last piece out that I printed.
Oops.
Yeah, and I saw it, and it had just knocked it off. So,
Oh.
so here it is. Nothing happened. The other
But it
piece,
looked right.
yeah. So I think it was finished, and when the printer came over to
Boom.
print the other one, it moved it aside and started printing the other one.
It had work to do. So get out of my way.
Yeah.
All right, Kilroy, thank you so much for the opportunity to come on here with you.
Hey, it's my pleasure. In fact, I truly enjoy it when you are here.
Well, I enjoy it too. I enjoy it immensely. So you have there he is. Handsome guy.
Like John says, I can't say it because because it's copyrighted by him. Anyway, it's somebody else.
Okay. All right, my friend. We will see you tomorrow night, maybe.
Yep.
Okay. I got things I gotta do. We'll see you later.
Right, take care and have fun. See you tomorrow.
All right. You be well.
Bye.
Bye.
And then there was me and this drawing. So let's go back to the drawing. The printer just finished for that piece right there. And I guess I printed it, the wrong size. Well, we'll definitely be having to adjust this. Let me show you what I did. Yeah, so that's definitely way bigger than what I want, because that would sit there like this. I thought I reduced these with the bearing in here, which I guess I'll. I'm trying to think how to make it work. I've got where I can screw these in. I guess it would screw in there, and that'd be it. Or I could just glue it. I guess that'd work too. But this is way too big. See, excuse me. This actually needs to come down about 3/4 of the way. But it's not this one. It's not this one. It's this one here that we're working with. No, it's this one. So we got to make it really small. Really small. So and now I lost. Let's see, which one was it? Was it 13? Yeah. I got to find 13 now. What the heck is it? There it is. This feels kind of cool. So I've got to get these to align. I'm going to go ahead and print these out again smaller. For some reason, I thought I had made them smaller, but I guess I didn't. Let me measure this. And we've got on the length, $50.80. And that is 50.8. But it needs to be probably half that, right? Which would mean 30. Let's say 30. Let's crank this down to 30 here. All right, and then this one here, let's clone it. I hate it when I hit the wrong buttons. Let's let's clone this thing over there. And the reason I'm hesitant is because this is not going to be as, or it's going to be a little smaller than this here, I think, because that's what I'm looking at here. Well, like that, right? And actually like this. This piece needs to be the same size as that right there. And if I do this, wait a second, that didn't change it at all. Yeah, that did scale it. It scaled the whole thing. But do I want to scale the whole thing? What happens if I just scale it this way? 30. And make it shorter. And then this one, yeah, so this one would go to 30. And this one, well, heck, what is it, 2/3? This one would go to about 20. Yeah, I know, it's going to be messed up no matter what, right? So just that one, no uniform scale, just 20. Oop, just make it a little bit shorter. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and slice this plate and see what this looks like. It'll print out in 24. And if not, I'll just redraw the whole thing. But that'll be, I guess, yeah, at a future date, right? So what are we doing for 20 minutes? Let's go back into Fusion. Oh no, wrong one. Yeah, this piece here I need to draw. I need to figure out how to make it work. Let's look at this. I wish I could actually see the ratchet. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the back. Right, this is the same thing. Here we go. I'm still not understanding how it ratchets. It either has to ratchet to where it locks it so it doesn't rotate forward. which would mean that the ratchet part would be in front of that. So either way, that centerpiece has got to get made to look like a ratchet, right? So let's see. So that centerpiece is going to be as big as this is. It's going to be fun to make that in there. Okay, let's see. Let me turn off these bodies. Let me take, I lost the sketch. I wish there was a way to go straight to the bottom. All right, so I want that. Let me turn this one off. I want this right here. And I want to make a little cylinder that's quarter. Let's see if I can get any other visual on size. And I can't, can I? Well, I guess I can if I do this, probably. Yeah, so maybe I don't know. That looks proportionately right. Maybe a little thicker, maybe just a tiny bit thicker. And that would be, see, that's a 1/4 inch. I'm gonna go with a 1/4 inch. All right, so there it is. There's that centerpiece. Now on all these faces, I need to take and put. Ooh, I just flipped this around, didn't I? On all these faces, I need to put these little square indentations, and it looks like there's about 3 per division. So I think I'm going to go with 3. Let me see if I can, how I can do this. Can I go? No, I can't go to that face, can I? Can I do that face? Yeah, I think so. So let me see if I can edit on this face, and I'm going to create a sketch. I'm going to say there, okay, and the sketch is going to be 3 rectangles. And I'll try to eyeball them, I guess. Oops. So that's points 1. Yeah, 0.15 might be too much. You know, I'll go with that and make it out there. Okay, so let's see. Let me choose this and copy it. Let me paste it. No, no. It went into a circle, didn't it? So let me move this. And I want to move it from one point to another. From one point to another. Let me select this, 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 and this. And now let me create a copy and move it to about right there. And tell it okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. And I don't know how to do this by just selecting it again, moving it again, creating another copy. And then moving it over. Let's see, I thought I could use the arrow keys. Moving it over till it's there, telling it okay. Now, selecting them all. No, I gotta select each individual one. And maybe I should have selected the faces in the center, that right there, like that. But I want to make sure I actually copy that right there. So I want to move that again. This time I'm just going to move it back a little bit so it fits in there. And I think that'll probably give me about as exact, spacing, I guess. So I'll do that, and then I'll go ahead and finish that up. And then let's move this like this a little bit. Oh, yeah, I just want to be able to see the depth. So now let me take this one, and this one. Oh, how am I going to do this? I gotta array it in a circle, I guess. But I first want to I need to do that. I need to array it, or I want to have to copy it to the different faces. But what I want to do, at least on this one, right? And I just goofed, right? Is take these three and extrude them, but go in and do a cut. So the cut can be in. How about there? Oops. Let's do 5, a little bit deeper. Okay, so I guess that's got little chunks in it, right? So if I can do it all the way around now, and I might be able to, but maybe, I don't know if this is the right way or not. If I modify, no, it's not there. Is it create? Simple. Where is this? Not arrange. Maybe not. Okay, let's. Let me turn the. Let's turn the canvases off, and then the bodies also. That the bodies. Okay. Oh yeah. See, so now I lost that sketch because I turned the body off. Nope, there they are. Okay. So if I take these, is there a modify? Where is it that I could array? Where is this? Create, extrude, revolve, mirror, pipe. Here we go. Pattern, circular pattern. It is circular. It is circular. The axis is, if I can pick the axis, but I guess I can't, huh? That's the axis right there. Or is that it? What did I just do? I don't know. There's something there. What is that? Well, whatever it is, I can't pick it. The objects was this up here. Let me see. Type circular pattern. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. All right, I'm thinking here. Let's go back to this. Okay, let's do that. Let me just select these. Let's go to create. Where did I say it was? Pattern. Circular pattern on path. Maybe I need to do a pattern on path. Let's do pattern on path. Object type faces, the path. Let me see if I can select. What did I just do? I hit escape. All right, let me do this again. Pattern on path. There was a geometric pattern also. Let's see if I can do this. Faces, 3 objects, the path. Is this the path? If I do that, can I do that? It is letting me though. Yep, there it goes. So it's going to do that hopefully. No, it doesn't have an okay. Let's see if doing this. No, that's not. Oh. No, I'm sure that's not going to work. Okay, let me do this. Let me do 8, and let's see if I can get any of this to pan out. Oh, look at that. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's do it this way. So I wonder if I can copy this, try it this way, and paste it here. It doesn't seem to be a paste. Edit feature. Edit profile sketch. No, see that takes us to that, so that doesn't help. I need to be on the face. All right, so let's finish the sketch. Let me go create a sketch here. And I hate when it goes off like that. All right. Is there a paste here now? Delete, undo, stretch, pull, press, extrude. wonder if I can take and do this. No, that's edit sketch. If I do an M, like a move type, move object. Let's see, that's translate, rotate, point to point, point to position. Rotate, translate. No, that's not going to do it either. Well, I guess, let me do this. Let me see if I can copy the sketch itself. So here, edit sketch. We are editing the sketch. Extrude, offset. There's a paste now. What's that paste though? Selection, one selected. Is it going to do these? No, in fact, it's not letting me do this at all now. One selected. Let's tell it okay. Is anything going to appear there? It'd be nice, but nothing appeared. Okay, there's the front. So, drag, move, copy. Doesn't let me select anything, right? No. I don't remember what the measurements were. About 0.15. Okay.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
11 thumbs up. Thanks, Jeff. Oh, oh. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the printer has finished. Oops, what is that?
What are you doing now?
Making the ratchet slots. And I'm copying them like that. Now, if I could figure out a way, let's just do this. If I could figure out a way how to copy the sketch, I'm hoping I can do this. Okay, and I do it. Right click, copy, create a selection set. Press pull, move copy, but copy just copies it. Selection set, huh? See, these are supposed to be able now to go this, this, and this, and extrude, but I'm going to actually cut in, and I think I cut in 0.15, I think. No? Yeah, there it is. So just, how about a 0.05? Negative 0.05. Yeah, just enough for the teeth to ratchet in there, see? See, that's that one and that one. See, I got them I got them a little bit different, but they really probably need to be like this. But I got to do every single one of these, and I don't know how to mass do it. I'm sure there's a way. I'm just having to do it face by face. Because if that was the case, I'd copy this face.
It's a negative.
Right. I'd copy this face onto here. Selection set. Create a sketch there. Okay. And now can I... Nope. There's nothing in here. Repeat create sketch. Oh, I guess that's what we just did, right? See, now I got to do all of these again. $1.5. Nope. How about 0.15? Yep. Move copy. All of these actually, and copy it. Wonder if there's a way here. You know what? Instead of doing that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take and highlight this. Yeah, I think it might be easier. Control C. Let me just Control C for the heck of it. It's 0.15, right? We've got that figured out. Then let's create a rectangular pattern. See, that's what I was looking for earlier. Create a rectangular pattern, and I'm going to do 3 of them, and I'm going to move them over to right there. And then tell it OK. And now I'm going to extrude these. Negative 0.5. Is that what it was? Is that what I said? No, that's way too much.
Jeff, you still in Hawaii?
Yeah, I think he is. Or wait, he was kind of coming back, wasn't he? Let's extrude this again. Negative 0.05. There we go. All right, so those are done. And we've got something over here. That I just printed, guys. Look at this. Look at this. See, I'm not happy with this, though. Although, let me change the scene. So that's probably going to be good there. I'm not happy with this. Maybe this needs to go a little smaller, but I got to keep that hole the same size. So maybe I need to remake this, tapering from here out with a 1/2-inch hole. So I'm going to have to redraw this one so that it'll look, the way it's supposed to look, right? Anyway. All right, let's go back to this here. And let me edit this sketch here, create a sketch. Yeah. Here. Let me see if I can Control V, move copy. Interesting. It's trying to move copy that. Let's cancel that. Can I move copy this? Point to point. No, I can't select any points there. All right, let's go back and do this the way we've been doing it. All right, so there, let's go ahead and set this down, starting right there. And it's 0.15. And then let's array it. Selected objects, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and array it. I wonder, hold on, let's not array it yet. Let's go ahead and extrude this. It won't really matter, I guess. It's just 2 clicks less. Negative 0.15, was that it? 05. No? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. All right. I'm wondering if I can array this. See, array goes away, right? There's pattern. We can do rectangular pattern. Object faces this. Axes, I don't know what the axis. In fact, it lost that, didn't it? There, let's see if I can do this. No, I can't do that one. I don't know how to pick the axes. Oh. Something's wrong, though. Something doesn't look right there. Yeah, something doesn't look right. Okay, let me Control Z out of that. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yeah. All right. Let's take this and array it, and then we'll extrude it like we've been doing. All right, let's Let's do rectangular. Ooh, 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 I'm on no fly list. Oh my God. Ooh. All right. Okay, let me go ahead and do 3 of these. About like that. So we're going 3.5 inches. Is that what we're doing? 3 point, or not 3.5, 0.35. Yeah, that's right. So 0.35. Okay. Extrude these 3 negatives. Negative 0.05. Yep. Okay. That one's done. So all the dinging that's been going back and forth is Moohugs. Moohugs says hello. Moohugs bids. Let's see, where is it? Bids everyone a good Sunday, and as you can see there, she's enjoying a beverage of. Oh wait, FAA regulations prohibit what? Alcohol aboard. Ooh, unless served. Ooh, no fly list. That looks like a good mojito to me. I'm jealous. Jelly. I'm jelly. Jelly, 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 jelly. Oh, good Lord. All right. All right, so let's do this again. Let's edit this, create a sketch here. Let me find the face. There we go. That face right there. Nope. Something's wrong here. Something's wrong. Oh, I'm seeing the one from the other side. Interesting. Okay, let's bring this back. So with that, let's see if I did this right. I'm going to just trace over this thing. Oh, this is going to be hard to copy, though, isn't it? Or will I be able to copy it? Let's try it. Let's try it. So that's 0.15, which is what I've been doing. And it's, I don't know the width of this. 0.25. Nope, not that one. Not that one. 1.5. That's tab 0.225. 0.23, too much. 2.5, okay. All right, close enough. All right, let me see if I can array this. Can I pick this one? Yes, I can. I don't want to do that. Don't want to get it confused. But is it picking it? Maybe not. Okay, let's do this. Let's array this rectangular pattern. And what was it? 0.15? 0.5? 0.25. Now I don't remember what it was. See, it looks like it's at the end there. Like I'm too far. Yeah, I'm too far. Yeah, I need to move this to the left a little bit. Just about right there. Okay. And I need to do the whole thing. I wish there was a way to remember what you selected last. Okay, let's copy this one. So let's copy it. I wish there was a way to multiple copy from here. That would be another way to do some simple arraying. Okay, I don't want it to go that far. That one there. And then do the same thing for this one. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's still there. So let's move that over. Oh, wait. Let's Control Z that. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo it again. That, and that. Let's move that. Let's copy another one over to here. Yeah, see, so that we seem to be properly spaced. All right, so that one's there. Oh, did I? Yeah. All right, now negative, extrude, negative. Oh, 05. Oh, negative 0.05. Come on, come on. All right, there it is. So that's that one. We've got three more faces to do this on. Okay. So let's go to this face. Let's create a new sketch. Let's go over to it. Point 0.15. Two, 2.5. 2.6. Yeah. And hit OK. And now let's take this. And I want to do this the easy way. I want to create a rectangular pattern. Move them over. Fine. Finish sketch. Doot, 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 doot. Extrude. Negative 0.05. Enter. Two more. All right, let's edit this face. Create a sketch. I wish it wouldn't do that. Sketch grid. All right. If I had been writing down the actual sizes, it probably would have gone better, but oh well. All right. And I guess I could come back in and fix them later. And I don't think it's going to matter anyway. It's not going to be a high precision machinery thing or anything like that. All right, so let's do this and move it over. .35. All right. Finish our sketch. Extrude this. Negative 0.05. Okay. And the last one's going to be this one. Edit. Create a sketch. .5, 0.226. .35. Okay. All right, that's there. Let me do these and extrude them. Negative 0.05. Oh, I didn't do this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I got to do Control Z. Grab these three, extrude these three. Negative 0.05. Oh, not times. Negative 0.05. All right, there we are. So all of those have got, yeah. All right, so next thing I'm going to have to do on this thing, and at least in my own mind, is put a circle, or a circle, a hole right there. So let me save this to this point. Let's call this ratchet. All right. So there's the ratchet. Let's create a hole right there. and it's 6.035 inches. That's interesting. I didn't realize that was that big. No, that can't be true. 0.25 is that. And I guess it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, so there we go. So it's all the way through. Okay. All right, so there's that piece right there that goes in the center. Ooh, I see a little bit of a light in there. All right, well, all right, so let's save this again. Nothing else in here. Let's do like this because it likes it. It likes it when you put it at you know, the home position like that. Even though that says it's home position, I guess because there's some stuff over here. All right, so let's take this thing, save it. Let me export this, and we'll call it windlass ratchet. Okay. All right, there it is. Now this finished. I got it. I pulled it off of there. Let me save it. Okay. Let's bring that ratchet in. Set it on its side. And let's make it 50% size. Oh, uniform scale 50% size. Okay. All right. Let's save this also. Let's slice it. It'll take 9 minutes. That doesn't look too cool there. Let's go back over here. Supports are on. That's interesting. Is that so small that it can't print it? Let's go over here to '16 optimal. Let's slice it. Huh. Well, that may be too small, huh? Let's see, it was 0.05. There we go. There we go. Yeah, make it extra fine. Much better. No, it didn't do that. Okay. That's okay. It's an extra fine. Make sure I got supports if we need supports. Yeah, let's do that. Let's slice it again. It doesn't look like it needs them. Let's go ahead and print the plate. And let me see how the red is looking. Yeah, may as well. All right, well, that is going to take 11 minutes. I'm going to go take another quick break, guys. Almost done. At least with what I wanted to accomplish was get some of this stuff 3D printed. All right, just sending the information over. Let's see what else I can look at on this. If I had anything really to show you, I would. But all right, so this body then is what I call the ratchet, right? Let's just clean this up a little bit. Call that the ratchet. All right, so let's turn it off. Let's turn this one on. And I forgot what I called this. Let me look over here, see if it tells me. Call it anything? No. It's all the same name. So what is it called? What is it called? Let's look at the canvases. And what it is called is barrel. So that's the center barrel right there. Yeah, so I'll call it center. I'll call it inner and outer barrels. This is an inner barrel. Yeah, so let's call it that. Let's call it that. Because I'll need two of them, obviously, right? Inner barrel. All right. Okay. Now, this one is the outer barrel. Okay. Very good. What's this one? What is that called? Hardwood battens slot the barrel for the splines that are welded to the drive shaft. Assemble barrel section and band the windlass. The entire structure must be put together at the same time. So I want to call it leg, windlass leg. Let's call it windlass leg, yeah. And it's windlass. Windlass leg. Okay. And then this one is windlass center. Right. Windlass center. And then this one is, I want to call it cap. Windlass cap. Yeah, because it kind of is like a cap, right? And I'll see what I can do about in here once I get the dimensions figured out and stuff. All right, so that's that's that one, that's that one, then that's that one. We've got the outer barrel, the inner barrel, and the ratchet assembly. Okay, and I can see where, yeah, I see the ratchet assembly. So really, I think this is what I'm going to have to adjust. Maybe, I don't know. It would seem that this side would be the one. Okay. Well, for now, I think that's going to have to be good enough. See, these two angles are wrong. I really, maybe I should have taken it and split it somehow, but that would have just complicated it more even, or complicated it even more. Yeah, see, I think, let's see, let me turn this stuff off. Here's the ratchet. We can get rid of that. So what I have to do is I have to do it the other way, so that it goes down instead of up, so that it'll be the same size that I need. So that's the inner barrel. So the outer barrel. So let me look at the sketches. Okay. And I need to extrude now. What's the distance I'm going to extrude? Let's see. It's going to be 20 millimeters. So I'm going to extrude -20. Oops, not multiply. -20. Uh-oh. Not -20 inches. Oh, no, not -20 inches. 20. I wonder if I can just put 20 millimeter there. -20 millimeter. Yeah. And there it is right there. But I messed up. Okay. And the reason I messed up is because I needed to taper it a little bit. So let me edit this. Let me taper it. Distance, taper angle. I don't remember what the taper angle on the other one was. Let's do 10, just to see. And I could probably hold on. Let's leave it like this. Let me look at this one. If I can find it, let's see. That's extreme. Where this extrude is. It's inner barrel, but I don't know where it's at here. Let's see, this is anchor windlass. And something just finished. All right, so I'm not exactly thrilled the way this turned out. Let me show this. So it came out a little smaller than what I thought. Those indents on there are not there. Um, it needs to be that big, so that might be our saving grace. It might need to be bigger. I'm going to try to make this on this end, so that would make sense that this would be bigger. Okay, for now, and I'm trying to find it. These are all these here. That's that one. I need to find this one here. So if that's that one, no. Yeah, yeah. This is that one. This is this one. Okay. So there's my extrude there. The feature itself, I did a 2.5 degrees. So I'm glad I looked that up. Let's just cancel that. Okay. And let me go to this extrude here. Yeah. And edit it. And that's got to be -2. Okay. Hmm. No. This one here. This one here, which is this. No. Here we go. Okay. That one there. Let me edit that feature. That needs to be. I don't know. I'm thinking. .78 inches, and it's 0.78. 0.78 inches negative. It just looks too thin. Okay, and then this for taper. There we go. Now that still looks like it's too short, but that's what I'm seeing. It's 0.78 inches. Let's make it -0.80 inches, just a little bit longer. Which really, maybe it needs to be 0.6. No, 0.8. I'm making a command decision. All right, there we go. There's a new body. We're going to call this the outer barrel 2. Outer barrel 2. All right. Let's turn inner barrel off. Let's go ahead and flip this over and punch a 1/4-inch hole there. Or no, I was doing a 1/2 inch, wasn't I? There's 1/4 inch. 0.5 is that. That's 4 inches. Because I don't remember the length. See, that'll cut a hole in it like that. And that should be 1/2 inch. Uh-oh. What? And I don't see it because because this is keeping it from showing the canvas. Well, let's turn the canvases off. There it is. Why is that blue though? Oh, well, because it was selected. Okay, let's put. Oh, boop, 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 boop. Let's put right there a hole. Right there, 1/2 inch hole. Okay, but that's not enough. Okay, let's go back to our hole again. Let's edit the feature. Let's make the distance 3 inches. That should be enough. Okay, now it's cut all the way through. And I think that's all we need. And we don't need to have it all the way through. So I messed that up. Let's go back. Come on. Come, it's not letting me edit this. It says enough of your, okay, edit feature. Okay, so instead of it being 3 inches, let's do it just 1 inch. No, that's still too much. 0.5 inch. That'll be plenty right there. So let's do that. Okay. All right, now let me export this out and print it. That hole looks, oops. That hole looks wrong still. Yeah, it's still set as a 1/4 inch hole. Edit the feature. It's a 1/2 inch hole. Okay. All right, good deal. Let's save this. And I don't care. It doesn't really matter. Let's move that there. Let's save it. Let's see. Let me turn off. The heck? Let's turn off all these sketches so they don't show up. Okay, let's export this as I wish I could go look to see what I called it last time. Let me look in here because it's the outer. I think Washington. It's Winches Ranch, Winches Park. No. And I hope it's saving here. Yeah, winches, ratchet, outside. Winches, windlass, ratchet, outside. We'll call it outside. All right, there it is. Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something else with this. That's for sure. I know what. Let me import this in. File, import this file that I just ratchet outside. Windlass, ratchet outside. There we go. Okay. So let me set it down, face down. All right. Now let me measure this thing, and it's going to give me the widest part of it, right? So if I go to adjust it, it's 3291 here. Okay, so on this one, oh, look, it made it the same size. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Now I think it might still need to be made a little bigger. I wonder now if it'll slice and show the divisions. Yeah, see, now it does. And that's what we want. I might have to adjust and play with it a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and do these. I'm going to take this one, though, and flip it over. There we go. Okay. And we'll just print this. Yeah, see, this hole is going to have to be bigger also, but I'll work these details out as I need or as I can. And I wonder if I can do it right here. I don't think I can. All right, let's just slice the plate. It's going to be another 46 minutes, but I'm not going to stay on that long. I wonder if I have enough red. I'm just going to do it in white just to be different. I should have probably done it. It's getting pretty low. There we go. I'm going to have to get me something to eat, rest up, and work starts again tomorrow. Spring break is over. I pretty much pissed it all away. So, but I did enjoy doing it, you know. All right, so this is what we've gotten done so far. This is it. I've made some messes. This might be okay for a bigger one, and for that bigger one. But for right now, I guess that's just all this stuff can go in here. This is my footprint, so that's how big it has to be. Anyway, for those that are still out there, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Jim, Jeff, who else was here? Chris was here. Of course, Paul, the captain, Mr. Yarndall was here. Hope you enjoy getting Enterprise put together. That's something I need to continue on myself. But this is the Enterprise too. So anyway, Greg, see you later, buddy. Jim, Jerry, 3DHP. Just stopped in to say hello. And did I miss anybody? I think Chris stopped in also. But anyway, thanks guys for being here. And with that, I'm going to just have to say, wait, hey, no matter what you do it just for fun and live long and prosper. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. I still got to look over to tell it end broadcast.